cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running. Everybody trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, they're back. Yeah, we walking with the body bag full of cash. With the body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running. Everybody trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, they're back. Yeah, we walking with the body bag full of cash. With the body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running. Everybody trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, they're back. Yeah, we walking with the body bag full of cash. With the body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running. Everybody trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, they're back. Yeah, we walking with the body bag full of cash. With the body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running. With the body bag full of cash. Cut from a different rare, we raise it like a flag. Unapologetic. We gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running it back. And that's we gon' keep running it back, running it back, running it back. Running it back, running.
The road to the championship runs through Yantai, Shandong, China. The Philippine Aces United remain perfect. The underdog Hoopers delivered a statement. The Macau Black Knights continue their ascent, and the defending champions remind the league that they have championship DNA. But tonight, the stake rises. From the Lianzhou Athletic Sports School Stadium, the best of Asian basketball gather once again. We are live on SBO TV and streaming worldwide on the Asian Tournament YouTube channel, and this is day 2 of leg 2 of the Asian tournament presented by Capital.com. Alongside my partner Carlos Sacamos, I'm Justin Alfonso. The lights are on, the crowd is ready, and in Yantai, it's game on. Carlo, yesterday was all about statements. We saw every team play for the first time. Who has shown championship caliber basketball, and who has more questions to be answered?
Yeah, we saw yesterday the quality of opposition that the Hong Kong Vanta Black Dragons are now facing as they try to defend their championship in leg 2 here in China. But we saw the opposition again. The Philippine Aces United and the Macau Black Knights are two of the teams that are eager to snatch the trophy away from the Hong Kong Vanta Black Dragons. So we'll see more of this quality opposition today in the second day of this group stage, this 3-day group stage. The fourth day is the crossover quarterfinals, then the semifinals, then the final day that will determine the final rankings of all the teams.
Carlo, this is going to be exciting as we have our first matchup getting ready to start here in Yantai. But our schedule for today, we have another 4-game game day for everybody to enjoy. First game here, you are witnessing the QINGDAO Eagles going up against the Hong Kong Eastern. Both teams lost their first game. In our second game, it's the Shenzhen New Century Leopards going up against the Thailand Titans, which both teams also lost their first games. And our last 2 games will be the underdog Hoopers going up against the Hong Kong Vanta Black Dragons. Both teams also won their games yesterday, and our final game, it's the rivalry between the Philippine Aces United going up against the Macau Black Knights. So pretty much the story, Carlo, of today's games is the first 2 games are the teams that lost, and the last 2 games are the teams that won.
Yes, Justin, again, this is both teams in this first game are eager to bounce back from their opening day losses. The Hong Kong Eastern Club, the first-timers in this tournament, are eager to bounce back from their loss to the Philippine Aces United 107-99, while the QINGDAO Eagles lost to the Macau Black Knights a blowout 103-87. So both these teams are eager to get on the winning track this time and start their campaign on a high note.
Now let's talk about both of these teams on the schedule. It's the QINGDAO Eagles going up against the Hong Kong Eastern. We saw QINGDAO play yesterday. There was moments against the Macau Black Knights where we thought they're going to come back and win this game. What really led them to lose that game against Macau?
I think it's basically the inexperience and the lack of maturity that did them in that last game. They were hanging in the first 3 quarters and maybe early in the fourth, but it was the Macau Black Knights who showed their true worth in the middle part of the fourth quarter and beyond to pull away and score that 103-87 win.
And how about the Hong Kong East? We saw a lot of brilliance from that team, especially from Bowen Ivan Yang, who had a double-double, 33 points and 10 rebounds. We also saw our social media team post. He looks like Blake Griffin out there. What a game, though, from Mr. Bowen Ivan Yang.
Yeah, for Hong Kong Eastern Club, we pegged them as a contender right away, even before their first team, because they've been a veteran team. They've been founded early 1990s, and they are a 2-time ABL champion. So it was a surprise. Actually, it wasn't a surprise that they They performed well in the first 3 quarters as well of their game against the Philippine Aces United. But I think it's the lack of chemistry in the latter stages of the fourth quarter that also proved or hastened their downfall. So we'll see if they have improved on that in this second game.
Both of the teams beginning head on to the court. Hong Kong Eastern, they're wearing their black with blue and white trim. And the QINGDAO Guoxin Haitian Eagles are wearing their white with blue. Both of these teams trying to get their first win here today, as this is very important for the grouping stage. You want to put yourself in a position you're going to compete against a team that you know you might have a chance to get that win.
Yes, again, we've mentioned since the leg one that this tournament is a short tournament, just 6 days in total, 3 games in the group stage. So every win is important in the group stage for you to have a better placing, because in the crossover quarterfinals, you'll be facing, if you top the group stage, you'll be facing the bottom team in the crossover quarterfinals, and that will give you a better chance to advance to the Final Four.
Starting for the Hong Kong Eastern is Christopher Harris. Christopher Harris showed us also a lot of dominance in the paint last night, Carl.
Yeah, he had a double-double, 16 points and 10 rebounds, and he showed you he's tall, 6'11", a 29-year-old, and what I like about him is he dominates the paint. He knows he's 6'11", and he plays like a 6'11" guy, unlike other players who settle for jumpers or who love to be a stretch big man rather than a traditional big man.
And it is about to start here. The QINGDAO Eagles going up against the Hong Kong Eastern. The ball is up and it's game on here in Yantai. And the first possession is going to go with the QINGDAO Eagles. White and blue. And let's see here if they can finally get some momentum here at the Asian tournament, as that DHO just goes off the leg and it's going to go the other way right away. Over QINGDAO, and that's something they probably don't want to do against Hong Kong Eastern.
Yeah, Hong Kong Eastern, has passed or pounced on those turnovers by the Philippine Aces United yesterday. They turned that into fast break points, so we'll see if that will continue here today.
Basketball down low, nice move there from Groot Baltink, but Baltink cannot get it to go. And here comes QINGDAO Eagles. Gang drives, tries to kick out. There's going to be an early whistle here, not even a minute into this first quarter. Have a side out. Down. White shirts. Nice hesitation. They drive to a nice little dribble there coming from Jun. Jun still trying to look there. Swoon steps through. Nice dump down pass. And that basket goes for Shang Yiwang.
A nice Nash dribble that time to keep the dribble intact, and nice patience for him to find the big man, cutting big man for that inside basket.
There goes Ivan Yang right away, picking up where he left off. Driving baseline and finishing through the contact.
So 33 points in the first game now. He's trying to be on pace again to reach the 30-point barrier.
Alpo Chang with the basketball. Chang surveying, nice pass down low to Wang. Wang with a nice reverse land. There goes Mark Gasol.
He's trying to live up to your expectations this time. Another nice footwork there and the finish with the reverse.
Line 6. Gives it up to Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang in the post. Ivan Yang goes to shoot. They go one more to Baltink. Baltink 3, no. Yang tips it up, but Wang will get the rebound. And here comes the QINGDAO Eagles. And what I like about the Hong Kong Eastern squad, they like to move that ball around.
And I think that's they have the chemistry already, being a veteran team. I think they have the players to show that cohesion and chemistry, and that has showed so far here.
Eastern squad will not defend that possession, as Ivan Yang will bring it down. Point forward duties for the big man. Now it's with Shank. Baltink loses it, but it's gonna stay with the Hong Kong Eastern squad. The Hong Kong Eastern squad yesterday lost their first game against the Philippine Aces United by 8 points, 107 to 99. And I'm sure they're trying to get this win again. Deep ball take, spins, right hand lay, too strong. And the rebound's gonna go to Jang. But it's stolen by Yang, goes back to Baltic. Now it goes to Harris. Harris against two white shirts, that doesn't go. But there's gonna be a foul. And Harris is gonna be shooting early 2 free throws here in this game.
Again, Harris showing you why he is a 6'11" big man, a traditional big man who just lurks inside, and he drew that foul and 2 free throws for him.
That's Christopher George Harris, the 6'11", 29-year-old at the line here for Hong Kong Eastern. And we have a review on the floor as we take a look at some of the highlights of the first few minutes of action. It's the Hong Kong Eastern up against the QINGDAO Eagles. Who will get the first win? We'll find out here at the Asian Tournament. Christopher George Harris at the line here. As we have the players once again going back to the bench as the review continues. But let's talk about the Hong Kong Eastern and their previous game. In their previous game against the Philippine Aces United, they lost by 8. But they shot pretty well from the field. 45% from the field, 65% from the 2-point line. But they shot terribly from the 3-point line. Only shooting 9 out of 40, 22% from the line, Carl. I mean, from the 3-point line, and that's something they have to improve on if they're trying to get this win.
Yeah, just 9 of 40, like what we mentioned, from 3-point range for a poor 22.5% from 3-point range. So that's something to be worked on if you're Hong Kong Eastern, for you to better advance in the quarterfinals and the semifinals.
And one bright spot for them, though, is the 31 assists that they had in their game against the Aces United. Shows that they could share that ball and move that ball around.
Yeah, and as well as the one thing they could also improve on is the rebounding. They were out-rebounded by the Philippine Aces, 43-37. So slightly out-rebounded by the Philippine Aces. So Harris has to lord over the boards once again for the black shirts.
As Harris will bury 2 of 2 free throws, a luxury to have when your big man can hit free throws on the daily. As the basketball is with Haobo Zhang. Zhang gives it up to Zhang. Now it's with Gao. Zhang drives, Zhang kicks it out to Gao. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's with Swoon. Swoon against Sheik. Swoon drives, a second left. Swoon puts it up and Swoon gets it in. What a nice move there from Chen Hao Swoon.
Swoon, he had 2 assists earlier, but now he took matters into his own hands. He knew the shot clock was running out, so he had to make a move.
Shaik uses a screen of Harris. Shaik kicks it out. They thought about it, now they go in. Ow, in the lane, pivots. Nice pass to Gut Baltic, and Baltic will finish for 2.
Baltic in the right place at the right time. Nice cut to the basket and just waiting for that pass, and nice finish with the layup.
Now the basketball is with Haobo Zhang. Haobo drives, spins, kicks it out to Zhang. Zhang 3, no. Rebound will go to Harris. Here comes Hong Kong. Shaik not wasting any time. Pulls it back out, looking for his big man, gets it inside. Harris inside, left hand hook, no. And great defense there from Wang.
And Wang trying to just stand toe-to-toe against the taller Harris. Nice defense. And on the other end, defense into offense for the white shirts.
Swoon not wasting any time, gets it back the other way and scores a 10-2 early run here by QINGDAO. And let's see if Hong Kong can answer. Ivan Yang will go up, and Ivan Yang will be fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. What an early, strong start here for QINGDAO, Carlo.
I think the QINGDAO Eagles are feeling that they are the faster team than the Hong Kong Eastern Club. So they're trying to quicken the pace here, and they feel they have the advantage in terms of speed.
Ivan Yang buries that free throw. Yesterday, shot 92% from the free throw line. So Ivan Yang, being the physical force he is, he can get things done, draw fouls, and get to the line.
Is he the Chinese Blake Griffin?
Yes, that's what they were trying to peg him yesterday at the Instagram of the Asian tournament.
With his broad shoulders.
Yes. And he's wearing number 32
really?
as well.
Yeah. That's why. That was why.
So Bowen Ivan Yang, the team captain of the Hong Kong national team 22 under, is now playing for the Hong Kong Eastern. Also had stints in the ABL and the EASL, and there's going to be an offensive foul, and it's going the other way. 10-8, only a 2-point lead here for QINGDAO, as we have a platoon substitution from what it seems like for the Eagles. As
5 players coming in.
5 players in, 5 players out. As the bench scoring yesterday of the QINGDAO Eagles was not that bad. 24 points from the bench from the Eagles, so it goes to show that they can score from the bench.
I think they're trying to put in the fresher legs, and I believe they are the faster team, so they try to run against this Hong Kong Eastern club.
Who has the basketball? We're approaching the halfway mark of this first period. Oh, trying to get down low to their big, and they do now. Swoon gives it back to Ho. Ho pump fakes. Ho drives. Ho left hand layup. That's too strong. Ball is loose. Ball is tipped around, and the basketball will be going to Group Baltic. Baltic, a couple of crossovers. Goes middle. Baltic sidestep. Right hand layup. That's good. The 19-year-old of Hong Kong Eastern putting up some baskets.
What a series of moves there, zigzagging his way through the defense and just finishing it by himself.
Group Baltic, one of the young guns, young talents of Hong Kong, showing us that he has the moves. QINGDAO now with the rock. Chang Rui Lee, crossover, pull up. Yes, sir. Smooth moves coming from Chang Rui Lee.
That's what you have to do if you're facing a taller and slower defender, just trying to blow by him and just pull up for that jumper.
Romain Sheik drives middle. Nice behind the back pass, doesn't go, and that goes out of bounds. Miscommunication here from Hong Kong Eastern.
The lineman couldn't get a hold of the leather there. Turnover for the black shirts.
12-10, the QINGDAO Eagles up by 2. More than halfway through the first quarter. We have a couple of substitutions here for Hong Kong. Let's see if the reinforcements of Hong Kong can get things done. Boone bringing up the ball. Actually, that's Chang Rui Lee bringing up the ball. He loses it. And look at the defense of Hong Kong. That's going to be a foul. And just like that, the Hong Kong Eastern here starting to pick up some momentum.
Yes, I think they are favored entering this game, so I think they're settling down and proving their worth.
12-10. An early lead of QINGDAO, only back down to 2. As Hong Kong Eastern trying to get their win as well as QINGDAO. If this squad gets the win, moves them up in their brackets. As inbounding here for Hong Kong is Wang. Wang gets it back. Wang drives, Wang loses it. Wang in trouble here. Wang still has it. Goes to Group Baltic. Baltic draws the foul. Baltic here early and aggressive in this game.
That's what you have to do if you're Baltic. Just keep being the aggressor here as you try to take your first lead of the ball game.
Timeout will be called here. As the Hong Kong Eastern trailing by 2 against the QINGDAO Eagles. We'll be back here in leg 2, day 2 of the Asian tournament. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in Yantai, Shandong, China. It's leg 2 and it's day 2. There's Group Baltic at the line here. This is that free throw yesterday. Group Baltic, the 19-year-old, had 8 points, 3 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field. Not 100% from the three, but only had 8 points. And let's see if Group Baltic can have a better performance. QINGDAO Eagles with the basketball. Ray Lee goes opposite to Shen. Now it's back with Lee. Lee, 12 seconds on the clock. Hesitation. Draws the foul. Nice move there from Ray Lee. Let's just see the shiftiness of guards. Baseline inbound. White shirts will be inbounding. Lee gives it up to Swoon. Blows it Ho drives. Oh, look at this defense being shown here. 2 seconds left. Nice crossover. Throws it up, and there's gonna be a last-second foul here. And you don't want that if you're Ming Tak Wong.
I think that play started with a floppy screen from the inside, but the point guard saw he had no option, so he took matters into his own hands again.
At the line here is Yo Ho. 8 points in yesterday's contest, shooting 50% from the field, alongside 33% from the three-point line. Also had 5 assists. So Yo Ho showing us some good point guard skills. Now 13 to 10, 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first period. Varies those free throws. Hong Kong Eastern here, trailing by 4 early in this matchup. Now 2-1, a trap being shown as Ivan Yang takes it to the rim. He gets rejected, and here comes the white shirts. Basketball with Ding. Ding swings, and now it's with Lee. Lee drives, Lee kicks it out. Shen with a 3, no. Bodies collide here, and Swoon would get it back. Now it's with Lee, 3, yes sir! And it's a 7-point lead now for QINGDAO.
Second chance opportunity for the QINGDAO Eagles. They make the defense pay with that 3-point basket.
Hong Kong Eastern trailing by 7 here. What are they gonna do? They swing it one more to Wong. Wong goes to Yang. Yang goes to Harris. Harris will lay it up.
Again, George Harris just inside and just waiting for a perfect pass, and that's what happened there.
Lee gives it up. 10, DHO. 12 seconds left. 10 on the clock now. Nice move from Ho. Ho drives, Ho puts it up, Ho gets it in.
It was actually good defense from the white shirts, but just better defense or better offense for the white shirts.
7-point lead for QINGDAO. Ivan Yang attacks. Ivan Yang puts it up. Ivan Yang will miss. And here comes QINGDAO. Nice little hesitation from Lee. Pulls it back out. Gives it up to Swoon. Swoon DHO to Ho. Ho, 13 seconds on the shot clock. They're up by 7. Ho, crossover. Ivan Yang still in front of him. Ho still has it. Ho, pocket pass. Nice play there. And a nice finish from Wentao Swoon.
Basic pick and roll, and just nice roll by Swoon and the finish inside.
Hong Kong Eastern here breaks the press easily, and Harris with an easy 2.
Hong Kong Eastern just has to stay consistent with dumping the ball down low to Harris, and they have been successful so far.
As the QINGDAO Eagles will lose that rock, and it's gonna go to Hong Kong Eastern. It's only a 7-point lead here for QINGDAO. About 62 seconds left to go in the first period. The Hong Kong Eastern trying to close the gap here to end this first quarter. Basketball is with Ming Tak Wok. Now it's with Lo. Oh, it's stolen here. And here comes Ding, and Ding with a tough finish.
Nice defense there with the anticipation for the steal and the fast break opportunity. Another basket for the Eagles.
Hok Ming, Ivan Lo. They swing it one more. Ivan Yang, nothing there. Gets it back out to his point guard. And a nice shot by Nung. Doesn't go, and the rebound is going to go to Minghui Shen. Da Yo-ho. 21 seconds on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. About a 5-second difference. Oh, burning some time. Ho still has it. Ho's against Harris now. Ho launches a 3 off the glass, no good. 4 seconds left. Ivan Yang will get the easy slam dunk, and they're gonna end the quarter with a fast break opportunity.
That's how you end the first quarter. Yang with the transition move and the slam dunk. Still a long way to go here for the Hong Kong Eastern Club.
The QINGDAO Eagles 23, Hong Kong Eastern 16. We'll be back after this quarter break. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the Asian Tournament presented by Capital.com, live from Yantai, Shandong, China. As it's the second quarter of the matchup here between the QINGDAO Eagles and the Hong Kong Eastern. Carlo, what happened in that first quarter?
Yeah, I think the QINGDAO Eagles are controlling the pace here. They want it fast, so they have been using that their defense to generate those transition and fast-paced attacks.
Well, a nice block there from Chris Harris. But the Hong Kong Eastern will get the basketball back to the QINGDAO Eagles, 23-16. As both of these teams still winless in leg 2. And how important is it to get pretty good seeding in the crossover qualification round?
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, if you place well in the group stage, you'll face the bottom teams in the other group. So if you finish 1 or 2 in the group stage, you'll face either the 3 or the 4 team in the crossover quarterfinal. So a better chance for you to advance to the semifinals.
As the basketball is back with Hong Kong Eastern. Basketball is with Ivan Lo. Ivan Lo kicks it out. Stolen here by Jang. Jang with the rock. Jang pitches it ahead. Now it's with Jianlin Jang. Habo Jang now with the basketball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. They go down low to Wang. Wang spins. Wang left hand, no good. And Ivan Yang with the basketball. Ivan Yang goes to Harris. Nice pass to Ivan Lo. Ivan Lo 3. Ivan Yang with a tip in, still no good. And Jianlin Jang with the rebound.
Hong Kong Eastern seems to not can't get those 3-pointers to fall. So that has been one of the keys to why they're down here.
Swoon with the basketball. Swoon putting his defender in jail. Swings it over to Jang. Jang drives middle. Jang puts it up. Jang won't go. Ball is tipped around. Now it's back with Swoon. Wang, pump fake. Wang, three. Bottom of the net. Nice shot there from Sheng E Wang.
Wang showing you the touch as a big man from long range. So that's a good weapon for your big man.
It is now a 12-point lead for the Qingdao Eagles. Ivan Yang, can he respond? Yes, sir, he can.
Looks like Ivan heard us. They weren't hitting their threes earlier, so now looks like it's their first 3-point basket of the ball game.
Swoon has the basketball. Swings it over to Jang. Jang tries to go, but they give it back now to Swoon. Swoon uses the screen of Wang. He drives right side. Right hand layup, no good. And the rebound's going to go to Chris Harris. Here comes Hong Kong the other way. Ooh, nice feed to Ivan Yang, and Ivan Yang will finish down low.
Hong Kong Eastern also trying to quicken the pace here, and it's working toward their advantage so far.
Swoon, he's on the right side of the court. Wang uses the screen. Wang sets the screen. Nice snatch dribble here. Qingdao still trying to get something done. Now it's with Wang.
They have to
Wang
shoot it.
shoots it. No. Ball is tipped around, and here comes Hong Kong Eastern. They get it to Harris. Harris feeds it back to Ivan Lo, and Ivan Lo misses, but Ivan Yang will finish.
Ivan Yang, just the work rate and the activity down low, just not giving up on the play and the putback for him.
28-23, it's only a 5-point lead here for Qingdao. Swoon, mid-range J, no good. Rebound's gonna go to Nung. Nung surveying, gives it up to Ivan Lo. Nung has it back. He dribbles middle. They go to Harris. Harris down low in the right side post. Left hand hook, no good.
Good move by Wang to again stay in front of the offensive player that time.
And Gao hits a corner left side three. Brings the lead of Qingdao back up to 8.
Good time to hit those threes. A corner three-pointer that time to stop the bleeding for the white shirts.
Yang three, that's another one from Bowen Ivan Yang.
Ivan Yang, his second three-pointer of the ball game. What a time to hit those outside shots.
It's back to a 5-point deficit here. And let's see if Qingdao can build it up again. Hao Bo Jang on the right side. Couple of moves, crossover, step back, step through, right hand, layup, no good. And Wang with the rebound over the outstretched hands of George Harris.
Wang, again in the right place at the right time, just waiting for that miss by his point guard, and he was there to clean it up.
Big Tack Wong. Now it's down low. Wong swings it one more. Ivan Lo, three, no good. Ivan Yang with the rebound, and Ivan Yang with the finish. Flex those muscles, young man.
Oh, right on cue. Again, Ivan Yang. Again, in the right place at the right time. He seems to be everywhere on the floor, and another offensive rebound and put back.
Ivan Yang, the 22-year-old power player, a.k.a. Blake Griffin, flexing his muscles. My goodness, what a player. I kind of need to know what his weight room routine is.
Yeah.
Got broad shoulders with long biceps.
But he still has his speed, huh?
Yes.
So you have to have that balance. You have to know how he balances that.
Oh, Swoon sweeps his way inside, but it's rejected. And here comes Hong Kong. 33-29. It's only a 4-point lead. Group Baltic back in the game. So goes one more. Yang three, in and out. Ball is tipped around. Nung gets it back. Nung finishes down low.
So second chance opportunity. That started with a good ball movement for Hong Kong Eastern, but nice finish on the putback.
Oh my goodness, what a move there from Chien Hao Swoon. He gets the foul and he gets it in. Swoon kind of reminds me of a point guard from Leg 1 from the Billion Stars. Their
I forgot
steady
his
point
name.
guard. I forgot his name.
I remember how he plays.
Stocky, quick, crafty. Swoon kind of plays like him.
Yeah, a big, hefty guard, but who knows how to barrel his way inside.
I'm always interested about guys that have a bigger bone structure, playing at the point guard position, but still has the quickness.
So you can say he's also like a Brian Heruela. From
Yes.
the Philippine Aces in leg 1.
Yes.
A stocky point guard who still has the quickness.
And Nung spins baseline and gets that right hand to scoop, stares down his defender saying, "You can't guard me, young fella."
And the momentum now slowly shifting to the side of Hong Kong Eastern. They're down by just 2.
And now the QINGDAO Eagles will get it to their big man, Sung Wei Wang. Wang spins, Wang goes up, stolen, and here comes Hong Kong Eastern, and Hong Kong Eastern here slowly chipping away at the lead.
I think they've already settled down and they know how to attack the defense of the QINGDAO Eagles.
35, the QINGDAO Eagles. 33, the Hong Kong Eastern. And we have 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter here. And what was once a 12-point lead for QINGDAO is now back down to 2. Young gives it up to their point guard, Chang, or actually Ao. Ao with the basketball. Ao goes to group ball take, a couple of crossovers, spins middle, he's stuck, goes back to Ao. Ao drives baseline, Ao dump down past the group. Ball take, can he finish? Yes, he can.
Bolting just staying inside the paint and waiting for that pass from his point guard. Nice finish.
Hall goes all the way, draws the foul, but he's going to be going to the free throw line. But we have a tied ball game on our hands, 35 apiece between both of these teams. As Zhao Yo Ho will be going to the free throw line. Last night in their game against Macau, he had 8 points alongside 5 assists. A pretty spread performance here from all of the players from QINGDAO.
Yeah, I think that's how they want to play. They have a balanced attack. They want to spread the wealth, and so far we've been seeing the same as well here in the second game.
What I like to see in leg 2, day 1 of leg 2, me and Carlo covered 3 games that were competitive all the way through the fourth quarter. And then in leg 1, there were competitive games, but it's not as competitive in quality here, unlike leg 2 where every team has improved.
Yeah, and we saw that right in day 1, so it's again good appetizer for us and as well as the fans watching live and online.
Nanga shoots a 3 air ball, and it's going to be going the other way. 37-35, a 2-point lead for the QINGDAO Eagles. And this QINGDAO Eagles squad composed of U17, U19, U21 players of their mother team, their senior team. It's now Zhao Yo Ho will bring down the basketball against Lam. Ball on the right side, puts his defender in jail, a couple of bumps, and look at that fishing expedition there by Zhao Yo Ho.
Point guard using the Gortat screen, trying to use that second screen and score that time, and he drew that foul.
Take a look at Zhao Yo Ho being physical against Lam, putting him in jail there. And Zhao Yo Ho will make his way to the free throw line, misses the first. But point guards have really evolved nowadays. They are so much more physical than a few years ago.
I think that's the evolution of the point guard. Taller point guards who are not just pass first playmakers, but you know they can take over when they need to.
Hong Kong Eastern down to 3 here. As Ka Moon Lam in the game for the first time. Didn't see action last night, but now he's here getting some burn. Oh, a nice step back there by So. So misses, and the rebound's gonna go to Ho. Ho, looking for a teammate, gets it to Dean. Dean gets it down low to their teammate. Jun in the mid post, right side. Jun drives baseline, spins back to the middle. Now it's back with Shen. Ho back with it. He's against group ball Ting. Step back 3. No. The rebound's gonna go to Hong Kong.
Good defense for the black shirts that time, limiting the white shirts to 1 possession.
Lam commanding instructions here. Asking for a screen from Baltic. Lam surveying. Kicks out corner to Nung. Nung, 1 dribble pull up. No. Rebound's gonna go to Zhong, and Zhong will finish, and he has a chance here to tie the ball game up.
The offensive rebounds have been piling up for the Hong Kong Eastern team, so that has been one of the keys to their resurgence in this quarter.
Kevin Zhong also had a DNP last night, did not see any action. But he's here getting action in the second quarter of leg 2, day 2, but he misses that free throw. It's gonna go the other way.
I think that's what you need as players, even if you don't play. I think they are capable. Everyone is capable there. If you've reached that level, you just need the time and the trust from your coaches.
And Lam, put to attack. Lam swings it. Now it's with group Baltic. Baltic attacks. He misses that one though. And here comes QINGDAO. They're up by 1. Lee gives it up to Ho. Now it's back down low to Swoon. Swoon against Baltic. Kicks it back out to Shen. Shen launches a 3. No. And the rebound is going to go back to Lam. Lam pitches it ahead. Zong goes to Nung. Nung 3. Butter. A big time 3 there by Yik Wong Nung.
The three-pointers as well as the offensive rebounds have been piling up for the Hong Kong Eastern that has allowed them to take this first lead of the ball game.
Yik Wong Nung gets the lead for Hong Kong. Basketball here with Ho. Ho drives. Ho stopped by Zong. Now it's with Lee. Lee drives. Lee puts it up. Lee gets it in. What a wild shot there from Chung Rae Lee.
Tough shot for the white shirt, but still manages to get it through despite the defense.
Basketball is now with Lam. He's on the left side. A minute left to go in the second quarter. Lam uses the screen of Nung. Lam swings it to Zong. Zong drives. Zong in the mid post. Goes to Baltic. Free throw jumper. Yes, sir. Nice looking jumper there from Group Baltic. 42-40. 2-point lead for Hong Kong. And that's going to be a turnover and a stop here for Hong Kong.
A rare turnover for the QINGDAO Eagles. Again, you can feel the momentum slowly shifting to the side of Hong Kong Eastern as they have taken this 2-point lead.
It's Ka Moon Lam finally getting action as Nung launches a 3. No good. They're trying to go 2 for 1. Now it's the QINGDAO Eagles with an opportunity. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Now back down to 12 seconds on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock, about a 6-second difference between the two. Ho, 5 seconds left to shoot. Ho against Baltic, he drives, kicks it back out to Shen. Shen 3, yes sir! That's a big time 3 from Ming Wei Shen. A second left, Baltic launches, no! And that's gonna be the end of the second quarter.
What a exciting ball game we saw in the late in the first half. The tight battle, a nip and tuck affair between the Eagles and the Hong Kong Eastern squad. Hong Kong Eastern gaining the momentum late in that quarter to just be trailing by a point.
43, the QINGDAO Eagles, 42, the Hong Kong Eastern. As it has been a back and forth action between both of the teams here in day 2. And it is the first game of 4. As we will have a halftime break. More basketball coming away here at the Asian Tournament presented by Capital.com. resume action here at the Asian Tournament presented by Capital.com, live from Yantai, Shandong, China, where every game matters and every possession tells a story. And the story of the first half is the QINGDAO Eagles up by 1 to start this third quarter. Carl will tell us all about what transpired in that half.
Yeah, it's been an even ball game for both teams. It was the Eagles who started strong. It's because of their bench points. They showed their depth, outscoring the Hong Kong Eastern 21-11 in bench points. But the Hong Kong Eastern club has managed to stay in step with them thanks to their points in the paint. They led 26-14 in the points in the paint, and that's because of their offensive rebounding, able to generate second chance opportunities.
As here comes the QINGDAO Eagles, Swoon with a 3, that's off the front iron. And the Hong Kong Eastern here up by 1. Ooh, a nice go-ahead pass to Zong. And just like that, it's the Hong Kong Eastern with their biggest lead yet of 3.
Again, right on cue, the points in the paint, keeping Hong Kong Eastern at bay here. And now, fortunately, they have the lead now, 3-point lead after that basket.
There's a corner 3 there by Gao, goes, and it's a tie matchup once again. The kind of basketball we like to watch here, as both teams going back and forth we go. Basketball with Group Baltic. He drives baseline. Baltic goes to Harris. Harris loses it. Harris around 3. White shirts kicks it out to Yang for 3. No, Harris gets the offensive rebound. Harris is in trouble. Harris gets out of trouble, and he gets the left hand hook to go.
And Harris again just lurking inside and just having the patience to get an open shot up.
Basketball here for the QINGDAO Eagles. They're down by 2. Swoon drives. Swoon kicks out to Gao. Gao gets it back to Swoon on the right side. Swoon teardrop against Harris. Doesn't go. Ivan Yang with the rebound, and here comes Hong Kong. Baltic drives. Baltic kicks out to Zong. Zong drives. Zong with a nice layup that goes.
Nice baseline drive by Zong, and finding some space there. Daylight to hit that baseline shot.
Here comes a mid-range jumper. That doesn't go. Baltic holds it in. Baltic, he's going ahead of the pack. Baltic with a bump. Baltic goes up. Baltic misses. But Ivan Yang once again with the cleanup. That's 21 big points here for Ivan Yang.
As the Hong Kong Eastern team, again, not waiting for the defense to get set, and that leads to a second chance opportunity once again for Ivan Yang.
As a timeout has been called, a 6-point lead for the guys in black. We'll be back after this timeout break. We resume action here in Yantai, Shandong. As the Hong Kong Eastern here, biggest lead yet, 6 points as Group Baltic gets the rebound. Baltic rushing ahead, gets it back. Baltic at the right side, goes to George Harris. Harris mid-post, tries to go to a cutting lamb, but it's a turnover. And here comes QINGDAO for shot, and there's a last-minute call there of a foul, and that's gonna be 2 free throws for Zhou Yohu.
A relief there for the white shirts. The Hong Kong Eastern team thought they had a clean defensive possession, but at the last second, the referee whistled for a foul.
At the line here is Zhou Yohu. In the first half, 7 points, alongside 2 assists, shooting 25% from the field, makes that free throw. As now 6 out of 7 at the free throw line. Back to the line a few times here. Now, Eagle. One of those lanky guards that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the evolution, the kind of point guards we have now. Bigger guards who can take over when they have to.
Lam bring down the basketball. Point guard duties for the guy with number 5. Kicks it out to Baltink. Baltink launches a 3. Got them all. Baltink, 11 big points for the 19-year-old.
Brute Balting starting to heat up here, picking up from where he left off late in that second quarter.
And the QINGDAO Eagles here trying to make things happen. A 3 is up from the corner. That doesn't go. Lam with the rebound. And Lam will bring it down. Lam gives it to Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang, mid post, goes to Baltink. Baltink loses it, but he regains it. Brute gives it up to Zong. Zong trying to go to Harris. Goes back to Baltink. Baltink gonna give it to Harris. Zong loses it. And here comes QINGDAO, and that's gonna be a foul on Lam. And Baltink here talking to Zong. Zong, clueless, trying to get it down low to Harris.
Yeah, I think it was a good job by the defensive big man to stop the evade the defense from the offense from getting the ball to the big man Harris.
That foul is up by Kamun Lam. Here comes QINGDAO. Basketball is back with Ho. Ho gives it up to Ding. Ding one more to Lee. Lee mid-range pull-up, no. The rebound is gonna go to Chris Harris. Kamun Lam will bring it down. Gives it up to Ivan Yang. Yang goes to Harris. Harris, teardrop, left hand, no good. That's short. And here comes the white shirts. Oh my goodness. And that's gonna be a blocking foul on Kamun Lam.
Yeah, the Hong Kong Eastern team just barreling his way inside there, not being afraid to get the contact, so he was rewarded with 2 free throws.
Take a look at that foul. A blocking foul on Kamun Lam at the line here. Go Yohu. Guard of Dao. QINGDAO, like we said yesterday, put up a good fight here against Macau. And now they're up against the Hong Kong Eastern squad, who kind of has a similar team where they have some respected players. And now they're the ones down after being up for a few quarters.
Yeah, I think the QINGDAO Eagles are trying to make sure that they start strong and they keep that strong momentum heading into the later part of the second half.
55-50. Hong Kong Eastern squad up by 5. Almost halfway through the third. Kamun Lam gives it to Shaik. Shaik gives up to Lam. Baltink thinking about it. Goes to Yang. Yang goes to Harris. 8 seconds. Harris down low against 2 white shirts, and he gets it to go.
So Harris, again, almost automatic when he's that deep down low. And it's up to the defense to make sure he doesn't get the pass in the first place.
Basketball. Now it's Zoyo Ho. Oh, nice little move there. Gets it stolen. And here comes Hong Kong. Lam pitches it ahead to Shaik. Shaik has been quiet this game. Gives it up to Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang goes to Lam. Lam goes to Baltink. Baltink launches a 3. Got 'em all. Groot Baltink heating up here. 14 points here in the third quarter.
Same spot, same result from that right wing 3-pointer for Groot Balting. And again, continues to heat up for this Hong Kong team.
60-50, a double-digit lead now for Hong Kong. The ball has been moving around here for QINGDAO. Ho, 3, and answers right back, and it's back down to a 7-point lead.
Good retaliation for the QINGDAO Eagles. A 3 for a 3, and let's see if they can keep this up.
9 strike. Right side, uses the screen, looking for a teammate, finds Groot Baltink. Baltink, a couple of moves, thinking about it, goes to Ivan Yang. Now it's with Lam. Lam, 3, no. And the rebound's gonna go to Sulaiman Shaik, and Shaik will go to the rim, but Shaik will miss. And here comes QINGDAO. Oh, uses the screen of Shen. Now it's with Lee. Lee, teardrop, no good. Lee fights for the ball. Baltink will get it, and they're not gonna waste any time here. Oh, and it's stolen back, and it's back with Hong Kong. Yang goes to Baltic. Baltic is rejected, but Harris will clean up.
In the right place at the right time. George Harris, simply automatic when he's that deep.
Back to a 9-point lead for Hong Kong. Can QINGDAO answer with a basket? Lee kicks it to the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lee goes to Ho. Ho, three, no. And the rebound's gonna go to Chris Harris. Yang against 4 white shirts here. Yang loses it, but he will draw the foul. He was against 4 QINGDAO players in that possession.
Maybe that's how many players that's needed to stop a bulldozer in Ivan Yang.
And earlier, we were talking off air about Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang has 21 points already here in the third quarter. And we were all wondering, he's not your typical offensive scorer, Carlo.
Yeah, he's not your go-to guy when you set a play for him. That's his. That's how great he is. He doesn't need a play ran for him to be able to score those many points, and that's a testament to his work rate again and his hard work to be able to get those offensive rebounds and those putbacks.
22 points already for Ivan Yang. He had big 33 yesterday, and let's see if he matches that output. As QINGDAO here down by 10. A 3 is up by Lee. That's good. Kang Ray Lee trying to mitigate the damage here.
The QINGDAO Eagles is finding the open man after that nice ball movement.
Basketball is Ivan Lo. Now it's with Chris Harris. Harris, left hand hook, that goes. Harris here, already with 10 points in this ball game.
And that right post has been successful for them.
9-point lead for QINGDAO. A 3 is up by Swoon, no good. Ivan Yang with the rebound. Ivan Lo will push it ahead. Lo drives, Lo right hand scoop, that's good.
Hong Kong Eastern again not waiting for the defense to get set. A quick move and a nice layup.
Ivan Lo showing us he can take the bump and get the finish. An 11-point lead already for Hong Kong Eastern. And now we're starting to see the true power here of Hong Kong Eastern, Carlo.
Yeah, it's not just Ivan Yang. So the two Ivans are starting to produce now for this Black Shirts team.
Ivan Lo, that was his first 2 points. Make that 3 points now for Ivan Lo. Take a look at that replay. Our camera almost got damaged there by Ivan Lo. 68-56, a 12-point lead now for Hong Kong. A minute and 49 seconds left to go in the third. Moon gives it up to Lee. Lee, a 3, no. Rebound's gonna go to Harris. Harris goes to Nung. Nung drives, Nung right hand. Oh my goodness, what a finish from Yik Wong Nung.
Again, Hong Kong Eastern Club not waiting for the defense to get set. Another fast break opportunity for them and another conversion.
A 14-point lead now as Go tries to answer, no. And here comes the Black Shirts. They're running and gunning. Decide to slow it down. In the game for the first time is Ziho Zong for Hong Kong wearing number 11. And if I'm not mistaken, when I was doing my research about the Hong Kong Eastern team, Kevin Zong and Zeho Zong are brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's a family affair for this Hong Kong Eastern team.
I'm not mistaken. My research might be wrong, but my unofficial research says that the Zong brothers are playing for Hong Kong Eastern. But it's a 14-point lead now for the Hong Kong Eastern. And this is the biggest lead of the game for both teams. QINGDAO's biggest lead was 12. And now the biggest lead of Hong Kong is 14. So Hong Kong Eastern here peaking at the right time here in the third quarter. Gao swings it right side. Now it's on the opposite side with Lee. He uses the screen. Lee, ball fake, tries to go to Gao. And the offense of QINGDAO here being shut down by Hong Kong.
Nice tight defense for the Black Shirts here, trying to make it hard for the offense to set up their play.
Sideline inbound. Ball is tipped around. But the QINGDAO Eagles recover. Oh, Brings it one more to lead. Now it's on the opposite side. Swoon goes to Gao. Gao goes back to Swoon. 14 seconds. Swoon tied up. And the defense of the Hong Kong Eastern absolutely relentless here in the third quarter.
I think they're employing a 1-2-2 zone defense that's forcing the Eagles to not hit their three-pointers.
Dong gives it up to Harris. Harris goes to Shaik. Shaik thinking about it. Gets the ball kicked, but that's a kickball violation. 22 seconds left on the game clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. About a 12-second difference between the two. As the ball is with Zong. Zong goes to Shaik. Shaik, corner three, no. Ball will be recovered by Nung. And Nung will shoot a three, no good. And look at Shaik sky high, but that doesn't go. 9 seconds left, shot clock has gone dark. Ball is with Ho. Ho loses it, but there's gonna be a foul.
Another late whistle that time by the referee. Saved by the whistle are the Qingdao Eagles. Chance for them to settle down and trim this lead further.
At the line, go, Ho. Now Eagles, starting point guard of the guys in white. 70-56, a 14-point lead here. Hong Kong, as that first free throw doesn't go, about a 3.9 seconds left in the third quarter. This is day 2 of leg 2. We'll have a 4-game game day again for everybody here today. As that goes for Ho. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shaik will turn that ball over to finish the quarter. And the Hong Kong Eastern a big 13 points. And let's see who's gonna come out on top and who's gonna get their first win to end day 2. We'll be back here in Yantai Shandong for the Asian tournament presented by Capital.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Yantai Shandong leg of the Asian tournament. As the Hong Kong Eastern have blown up this lead. As a 3 doesn't go there, and the rebound's gonna go to Nung. And here comes Zong. Zong brings it back out. Shaik. The guys in black up by 13. Shaik has it, goes corner. Ivan Lo drives. Kicks it out to Zong. Zong, 3, yes sir! Hong Kong Eastern here showing their might against the Qingdao Eagles.
But aside from that three-point shooting, it's been their paint dominance that has led them to this turnaround They actually led 16-0 in points in the paint in the third quarter. So that's been the key reason for their turnaround.
As a foul will be drawn here by Soyo Ho. He's going to make another trip to the line, as he has been a frequent stop at the free throw line. Shows that he's been learning a lot from guy Gilgis Alexander.
Yeah, using the bumps and the contacts to draw fouls.
Soyo Ho at the line. Pretty cool music inside the stadium to make that free throw, as we take a look at the coaching staff of the QINGDAO Eagles. 73-58. 9 minutes left to go. Still got a lot of game left to be played here. If QINGDAO is going to make a comeback in this game, what do they need to do, Carlo?
Yeah, this game is not yet over. QINGDAO has to keep doing what they were successful at. I think they have to keep turning to their balanced attack. They've been unable to turn to that, but their defense has to improve as well.
Strike. Short on that three ball. Oh, and a steal here by Zong. Zong speeding through the lane. Gets the ball tipped down, and it's going to stay with the Hong Kong Eastern. And if you're Hong Kong Eastern, what needs to be the game plan to make sure that you secure this win?
Yeah, you have to keep doing what you do best. I think it's the points in the paint, your paint dominance. You have to dump the ball down low. When Harris returns, you have to keep going to him as your primary scorer.
Ivan Yang is back in the game here for Hong Kong. Tong gives it up to Lo. Lo drives middle, goes back to Zhang. Zhang drives baseline, kicks it out to Nung. Nung throws it up. Nung, that doesn't go. And Lo will go up, still doesn't go. Nung with the rebound. Nung swings it, and Zong will calm things down. Zong drives, Zong goes to Yang. Yang misses, Yang gets his own rebound. And Ivan Yang is all over the place.
Yeah, for actually good defense, 2-3 zone for the QINGDAO Eagles, but they just can't get or clear the rebound, defensive rebound.
Ivan Yang, the Hong Kong Eastern mainstay, has a pretty good background in basketball. And part of the Hong Kong national is in the Hong Kong A1 Division Pro League. A lot of great experience for this young man. Only 22 years of age.
Wow. Future is bright.
Is bright for Hong Kong basketball as the QINGDAO Eagles here trying to mount a comeback. 16 deficit. Swoon with the basketball. Swoon gives it up to Lee. Lee, three, no. He gets his own rebound. And a steal here by Mick Dak Wong. And here comes Ivan Lo. Zong now. So, Zong gives it up. Nice little teardrop there. That doesn't go. Ivan Lo will tip it. Zong will get it. Corner three, no. And look at Ivan Yang get the rebound, and Ivan Yang is rejected at the rim.
But again, the second chance opportunities killing the QINGDAO Eagles here. They must keep the black shirts to one possession.
And Gao with a big-time three there, bringing down the lead of Hong Kong down to 13. Basketball is with Zong. Brings it over to Wong. Wong drives middle. Wong, slow step, goes to Lo. Ivan Lo drives baseline, goes to Nung. Nung swings one more. Oh, a nice pass to Zong. A second left. Throws up a three, and the rebound's going to go to QINGDAO, and here they go. He drives, gives it up to Swoon. Swoon drives. He gives it up. Ooh, a nice little slow step there for Swoon, and that goes.
What a move, trying to just snake his way through the defense that time, and nice soft touch for the finish.
11-point lead here for Hong Kong. They need to be careful with this QINGDAO squad as Nung in the mid-post is stolen. And here comes the white shirts. Ho gives it up to Gao. Gao gives it back to Ho. A chance here to bring it back to single digits. And here comes the screen. They go corner to Swoon. Swoon goes to Swoon. A three is up. A three is good. Chung-Rae Lee brings down the lead to 8 points.
A clinical precision that time to just find the gaps on the defense and finding that open three-pointer.
75-67. It's only an 8-point deficit here. Ivan Lo surveying, looking, 11 seconds on the ticker. Gives it to Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang, teardrop, that's good.
And Ivan Yang finding his own gap in the defense and just hitting that teardrop.
As Swoon will slow it down here for the QINGDAO Eagles. Swoon gives it up. Now it's with Ho. Ho, mid-range. Yes, sir. It's back down to 8. What a game here from QINGDAO, staying within striking distance.
Again, they were able to find the holes on the defense, on that zone defense. Nice mid-ranger there.
Nunga answers with a mid-range of his own. Back and forth we go, but QINGDAO can't do this if they want to come back.
Again, both teams executing zone defenses, and the offense are just finding the gaps on the defense. But again, Eagles have to play better defense if they want to stay alive.
As Ho will draw that foul, and Ho will once again go back to the free throw line here for QINGDAO. And like you said, both teams are playing 2-3 zones, but they're finding holes in every single possession. Would you switch back up to a man-to-man?
No, I think this is working for the QINGDAO Eagles. They just have to hope that the Blackshares miss in their first possession, in their first crack at the shot.
79-69, 10-point lead here for Hong Kong. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in this regulation. As at the line is Chang Wei Li, or actually Zoyo Ho. Zoyo Ho makes that free throw. Zoyo Ho, one of the reliable point guards here for QINGDAO Eagle. As he buries that shot as well, 17 points and counting for the point guard. Substitutions down. 8-point lead for Hong Kong Eastern, and down this basketball. Back in the game is Kamon Lam, point guard of Hong Kong. Didn't get a lot of playing time yesterday. Now in the game is Harris in the low post, and a nice feed to Ivan Yang, and Ivan Yang mad at the rim.
I think the Eagles switched to a 1-3-1 zone defense that time, and Yang saw little resistance down low, and he threw it down.
10-point lead for Hong Kong. Moon goes opposite to Lee. Lee, 3, no. Rebound's gonna go to Harris. And here comes Lam. Lam swings it. Now it's back with Ivan Yang. Lam goes inside to Harris, and Harris with a beautiful feed.
Again, the Hong Kong Eastern Club just dominating the paint here. Back-to-back hits from point-blank range.
12-point lead now for Hong Kong. 83-71. Dean brings it one more to Lee. Lee, pull up 3. No. Rebound will go to Gao. Gao will go to Ding. Ball's gonna find Lee. 83-71. A Euro step will go there. And once again, back to a 10-point lead.
Nice soft touch, and finds that friendly roll inside the rim.
Kamon Lam handing the point guard duties against the 2-3 or 2-1-2 defense of QINGDAO. Lam drives. Lam looking. Goes to Baltink. Baltink long 2 off the side of the backboard. And here comes QINGDAO. Swoon rushing, but Lam will get the steal. Lam tries to go to Yang, but that's too fancy. He gets his own turnover, and he's gonna slow things down. Baltic drives, goes to Harris. Harris stops, Harris finishes.
Again, nice fake from Harris with the patience and easy finish down low.
Nice unselfish basketball as well coming from Hong Kong. As QINGDAO here down by 12. Ding gives it up back to Swoon. 9 seconds on the ticker. Ding launches a 3. No. And the ball's gonna go out of bounds, and Hong Kong's gonna get it. And Hong Kong Eastern here slowly getting the nail in that coffin.
Hong Kong Eastern finally showing their true worth here after a so-so performance late against the Philippine Aces United. Now they're trying to dominate here with their points in the paint.
Harris gives it up to Baltic. Baltic gives it up to Harris. Harris goes up. Harris finishes. And 87-73 now for Hong Kong Eastern, and QINGDAO starting to lose some momentum here.
The Eagles, again, unable to figure out how to defend Harris down low. So that leads to another easy basket for the big man.
Soon airballs that three-pointer. And Hong Kong Eastern looks like they're going to get their first win here in leg 2. So we still have about 2 minutes left to go. See what's going to happen. The drive, kicks out the ball take. Root looking for a teammate, swings it one more. 11 seconds. They go back down to Harris. Harris, left hand hook, that's too easy.
Same spot, the same result for Harris. As again, it's similar to game 1 for the QINGDAO Eagles. They were able to hang for 3 quarters, but looks like they are collapsing down the stretch.
As it is now a huge 16-point lead for Hong Kong. Great ball movement. Ding drives. Ding takes it in. Ball is loose. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And the turnover, and Lam will get it. And here comes Zong. Zong will take it. Zong will miss, and Baltink will get the offensive board. But he's going to get fouled, and that's going to be 2 free throws. What went wrong here for QINGDAO? They were competitive all game, but here in the 4th, things went AWOL.
I think, again, like what we mentioned, Hong Kong Eastern was able to find the gaps on the defense, and that has clearly shifted the momentum toward their side, and the QINGDAO Eagles were unable to recover from that.
Basket goes here. Song. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Already an 18-point lead with a minute left to go in this 4th quarter. A minute and 15 seconds, sorry. As Swoon goes to Ding. Ding goes to Swoon. Swoon asking for a screen. Time, Swoon kicks out. Lee for 3. And that describes the game for QINGDAO.
Perfect sums up the game for the QINGDAO Eagles. They were stuck in this 4th and final quarter.
And for the Hong Kong Eastern, Carlo, what did they prove here today to show that they are a contending basketball team here in leg 2?
Yeah, they've shown that they have the maturity and the talent. They have the individual talent to compete at this level. But apart from that individual talent, they know that they can play together to be competitive for the important parts of the game.
Ball takes, stepping out of bounds there. Gonna go the other way. Ball take, the 19-year-old of Hong Kong. Less than a minute to go here in this 4th quarter. And the QINGDAO Eagles will try to just finish this game on a high note. Swoon asking for a screen. Swoon rejects it. Swoon goes to Gao. Gao launches a 3. Gao hits. Gao has been quiet, but he had a few good shots throughout the game.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late now for the QINGDAO Eagles, but that they can turn to that in their future games.
And once again, Hong Kong Eastern stepping on that out-of-bounds line, and it's going to go the other way. 71-76. Hong Kong showing us that yesterday's game could have been a win, but they redeemed themselves here today with a huge win against QINGDAO. Gao with the basketball. Gives it up to Swoon. Now it's with Lee. Lee back to Swoon. Swoon 3. No. Being with the rebound. Gonna stay with QINGDAO. Nice to see that QINGDAO still moving around the ball in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's good to see if you're the coach of the QINGDAO Eagles. Your players are keeping their heads up and still positive heading into their next games in this tournament.
Baseline inbound here for Ding. Ding goes to Gao, 9 seconds left. Lee goes to Swoon. Swoon drives. Lee gets in. Lee launches a 3. Yes, sir. And just like that, you would wish that would have happened sooner. But the first win of Hong Kong Eastern will be at the cost of the QINGDAO Eagles, as Hong Kong Eastern will go 1-1 and the QINGDAO Eagles 0-2. Carlo, final thoughts of this first game?
Yes, Hong Kong Eastern finally living up to expectations. They've shown their individual talent. Ivan Yang with his work rate and hard work. Harris, his paint dominance, and their playmakers. And it's all about Hong Kong Eastern putting it all together to show you that they have a good team with cohesion and chemistry. So again, good next few games here for Hong Kong Eastern.
As the Hong Kong Eastern squad show us that they are here for the trophy. Gets a 12-point win against the QINGDAO Eagles as they move 1-1. And the QINGDAO Eagles will go 0-2. As we see the quarter scoring from both squads pretty much even, but the third quarter was where the Hong Kong Eastern pulled away. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 3 more games coming your way. At 3 p.m. it's the Shenzhen New Century Leopards up against the Thailand Titans. And at 6 p.m. it's the Underdog Hoopers up against the Hong Kong Vanta Black Dragons. And at 8 p.m. our final game, it's the rivalry game between the Philippine Aces United and the Macau Black Knights. Hong Kong victorious QINGDAO falls, as we'll be back with the next games here at the Asian Tournament presented by Capital.com.